G'day Natalie, this is Brayden from Pacific Toyota, just doing a quick video tour on our 2022 Mazda CX-5, the Akera sitting here in front of me. This thing is an absolute glamour, cannot wait to take you through it. Thank you again for your inquiry. Like I said, it's currently on sale. We've obviously come back from our holidays, so we reduced all the cars to absolutely massive discounts at the moment till the end of the month. So this has been reduced down to $44,990 drive away, so a huge discount on this one. And like I said, with only a little bit over 16,000 kilometers, it makes it literally one of the best deals in Australia at the moment. That $44,990 is of course drive away. It's just stamp duty, transfers, everything included for you. Well, like I said, obviously Pacific Toyota, so here in Cairns, we're lucky enough to be the second largest used car yard for Toyota in all of Australia. So as you can see, we're absolutely jam-packed here at the moment. See our Toyota Lexus showrooms at the hill there. And of course, as I mentioned, we've got another yard up here at 77 Mulgrave Road as well. So we turn over a little bit over 250 cars a month. And yeah, normally freight about probably 100 to 120 of those interstate and down to Brisbane as well. So like I said, whole idea of this video, just want to take you through the car in as much detail as I possibly can. Obviously all our cars, we don't touch anything that's been written off or flood damaged or hail damaged or anything like that. These cars will come with all your recall checks, the roadworthies, the whole works for you, PBSR reports, absolutely everything there for you too. So very tidy across the windscreen there. Same thing across the actual bonnet itself. Looking really tidy across the front there. I'm just going to try and be as picky as I possibly can. Any little marks, we'll point them out. But looking exceptionally tidy across that bonnet. A couple tiny little sort of minor stone chips just there. And just a couple tiny little ones just there as well. Those are the right lights, you can see them. Otherwise very tidy across the rest of the front here. Again, some very minor ones just there. So we've got these beautiful black Akera wheels here too. So looking really tidy on those ones. Stacks of tread obviously as you'd expect. We get a little indicator just there as well. So pretty much brand new tyres. I did want to tilt these wheels out so you can just see on the inside there too. So rear suspension, the wishbones, everything looking pretty much brand new through there. You've got all your front parking sensors along the front here. So they obviously get detailed before they come to the yard, but we get them re-cleaned before we send it down as well. Again, same thing, beautiful. Must be black wheels over this side too. And same thing on the inside, looking pretty much brand new. So one of the perks of obviously, so this was a private owner here in Cairns. We actually traded this vehicle in with them. They traded this on a Toyota Corolla. So they actually moved to an apartment in the city, no longer needed the bigger vehicle. And yeah, literally done bugger all kilometres obviously as well. So literally just downside to a smaller car. This is just a bit overkill for what they needed living in the city now. So we've got two genuine keys, obviously the Mazda one's there. So central locking on both those guys. So that one works, you can tell because the mirrors are going to tuck in when we lock it. And same thing with this one, it's going to open those back up. So two beautiful working keys there as well. We can even open and close the boot from these keys. So I'll show you how that works in just a second there too. Obviously everything's all electronic in this fella. So really tidy down this side. Keyless entry on both these front doors. So you can push that one there. It's going to lock those doors as well. So push it again. Opens it back up for us. The inside of these door cards. It's in the beautiful leather. There's a nice little trim there. That fake timber trim. Electric windows the whole way around. Being the Akera, we've got the Boss upgraded sound system here too. So you'll have the sub in the back, which I'll show you in a second. So just the inside of those door cards. Genuine CX-5 mats all through here as well. That beautiful blue LEDs through there too. Incredibly tidy across the top. We've got electric adjustments on both front seats, so height adjustments, the backrest, the whole works. Obviously airbags the whole way through. So service history here. So again, it's only done about 16,000 Ks, but the first service was here at Mazda in Cairns, so 2023, start of the year, 10,000 Ks. And then, thought I just saw another one. That might have been the interim one at the start. Yeah, so that's just that little freebie one that they do, so 2022 at 800 kilometres. So full Mazda service history there. Not due again until 20,000 Ks. Incredibly tidy through here. Across the top. Now that is not actually tinted windows. As you can see, that back window is darker than the front, so it's literally just dark glass. It's privacy glass. That's how they come out the factory. So we can have all the window tinting, everything done before it leaves here. Especially all the protection options. So this being pretty much a brand new car. You got all essential, the kid locks there, the child locks there. Again, all this beautiful trim work through the inside here. Floor mats the whole way around, aircon vents in the back. Apologies for that little bit of dirt. She has been on a test drive already, a couple of test drives actually. So this is the best part about the Akera. So if we've got people in the back, we've got USB ports down the bottom here for charging phones and stuff like that. And you've got heated options in the back seats here as well. So the left and the right side, you can actually put the heaters on for these seats there too. So all tucked away nice and neatly in that little compartment. Otherwise, we've got a 60-40 split with these guys. So this is the 60%, that's the 40. We've got 1, 2, 3 child anchor points for these guys as well. Just clicks back up into place, like so. Very tidy through the inside here. All your LED controls, everything at the top there too. Down through the back. So fuel inlet's obviously on this side here. Again, we've got these beautiful wheels with a amount of tread left in there. Very tidy through the back here. Looks like one little hair, very faint little hairline mark there. May even come out with a little bit of polish potentially. Same thing, just very little hairline one there. Rear parking sensors all across the back here too. First camera tucked up under there. So like I said, you've got an electric tailgate, so we can do it from here. You simply push that button once. Open up electronically for us. That little button there is going to close it back up for us as well. Inside. Very tidy through the back here with a genuine CX-5 cargo mat as well. Obviously the spare tyre underneath there too. All your jack tools, everything around the outside. So that's all locked into place. Just a little handy stuff. So again, from the back, you got this little handle there. So that's going to pop that side down. So we'll do that side as well. So again, from the back, if you need to put bigger stuff in here, you can do. These ones just simply come out of place, and that pops out as well. So you end up with a massive, huge amount of boot space through there too. So like I said, on the actual keys, you got these buttons there, so you can hold that. It's going to close the boot for us, and that'll do the same, obviously, to open it back up. Just down here for you now, coming up the driver's side. Looking very tidy. Across that rooftop there as well for you. Just lock myself out, that's alright. So again, child locks all on this side. I'll put that seat back up so you can see all through here as well. Just incredibly tidy. Finally just down the rest of the driver's side there for you as well. So open that up. So all the master controls here on the driver's side here for you. All the the window controls, your mirrors, you can tuck them in manually from the inside of the car too. Your window locks, and of course your left and right side of the car for those fellas. Very tidy through the inside here. Again, the CX-5 floor mats. We've got settings for his and hers. So you've got personalization settings, 2 different memory settings for these seats, forwards, backwards, lumbar supports, and the backrest. All saved with those guys there. Bonnet release is just there, fuel release is right next to it. Bunch of little safety settings and stuff down the bottom here. So we've got the boot release, so you can open that from here. So good for school runs and that sort of thing, all electronic from the front. The cameras, you got 360 views in this one, so there's mirrors. There's cameras under each of the mirrors, one at the front and one at the back, and basically you get a full view, which I'll show you in a second when we start it up, but you can use that manually from that button as well. All those parking sensors I pointed out, you can turn on and off from there. Your lane departure, if you don't like it, and the I-stop there too. So any of that sort of safety stuff you can turn off with this fella. So once we jump in, so as soon as you put your foot on the brake, light's going to go green. We know we can start it. So like I said, the diesels these days are just incredibly quiet now. So kill that volume for you. Alright, so literally 16,388 kilometers as it sits right now. So obviously no engine or dash lights or anything like that. We simply don't let cars come through that do. Like I said, not due for another service till about 20,000 K, so still a while to go, or February this year. As we come down through the steering wheel itself, so all the cruise control, everything's on the right hand side, all your radio options, everything on the left. Your wipers are on the left, they've got automatic options. Headlights on the right, same thing. We've got paddle shifts up here, so downshift and upshift on the left and the right side of the car there too. Like I said, you've got that little reverse, so I've just pushed that button that I mentioned before, and that brings us up to this little menu here. So that is your front camera. So obviously we're about to take off, so it's showing everything that's in front of us, and you got this little 360 camera there too. So it's got all 4 of those cameras stitched together. We can see all the cars next to us on either side, what's in front, the gutter at the back. So you should never actually damage those wheels. It even shows you the pitch of the wheels and which way they're facing, so realistically, and which way obviously your travel's going to go too. So you should never actually damage these wheels. That's why they're in such good condition. Like I said, we'll push that button again. Now goes to the wider view for that too. Obviously just the left and the right, and then back to normal. So you can do that obviously from either that little button I was talking about. Otherwise, when you click into reverse like that, it does the exact same thing. Otherwise, huge big touchscreen display up here. But the best thing about these Mazdas, you can obviously control it from down here with the whole station here. So where your arm comfortably sits is right where all this stuff is. So that's a little toggle which we can push in, select, twist, everything, the whole works. That controls the whole works. Your volume control and everything's from there too. That's your little mute button there as well. And we've got your favorites. So home button, sat nav, music, everything like that is all your favorite buttons. So as we navigate the menu with that little toggle, so your settings, your sat nav, the communication, we've also got the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on this fella too. Your entertainment, this is all your radio stations and everything, all controlled from down here. So again, we can jump between those. Crank up the volume. Like I said, you've got beautiful. So really good sound system in these guys. All controlled from down the bottom. So being the all-wheel drive, we've got a couple of all-wheel drive options there for you too in that little M drive there. We've got the touchless charging, so you put your phone on that, it's going to charge your phone wirelessly. Other than that, you've got an accessory plug hidden down the front there as well. You've got obviously aircon controls, temperatures, so left and the right side of the car is all independent. We've got heated seats for the front 2 seats here as well, so we can turn those 3 different settings for those fellas. Heating steering wheel as well, so when you wake up in the morning and the steering wheel's a little bit cold, you can warm that up for you too. So not so good for us up here, but Brisbane might be a little bit better suited for you. All your hazard lights and everything's all in the middle there. Incredibly tidy through this whole inside. Like I said, we've got all your USB ports in the middle for the Apple CarPlay and your phone. Little recesses here so you don't go damaging your cords. Adjustable cup holders all through the inside there. Automatic handbrake there for you too. Incredibly tidy through the inside. Sunroof up the top as well. So obviously push that button just there. It's going to open that up for us. You do have to hold it to close it up though. So all working perfectly there as well. On the inside here, you got automatic lights. Same thing on the driver's side. So pretty much perfect this whole way through. So that's pretty much everything on the inside, just about. Obviously you've got your heads-up display there too, so I'll just zoom in so you can see that as well. So you've got obviously, it projects up onto the screen, but you'll see your speedo, the kilometers. It'll tell you, read the signs, so as you drive past signs, it'll tell you what speed limit you're supposed to be driving in. All from that little display at the top there as well. So zoom back out for you, there you go. So I will leave this running for 2 seconds because I did pop that bonnet and I do want to show you under there as well before we finish up. Sorry this dragged on a little bit, just wanted to try and get as much in as we could. Now it's beeping at me to let me know that obviously the car is still running, and obviously we've still got the keys in my pocket, so just so you don't forget. There is your little 2.2 turbo diesel motor, that's a look at that corner. Very, very quiet. Firewall and everything there too. So thank you again so much, Natalie, for your inquiry, and cannot wait to hear feedback soon.